acres, looking over incredible countryside. Look at that, and look at those rolling mists as the heat rises. That is the front facade of the spa building. It is a massive complex that goes on for acres and acres. So buongiorno everyone, how are you all? I'm in Casciana Terme this morning. Things are just waking up. You can hear banging and carrying on behind me because the town or the village is just coming to life this morning. And I'm sitting here with my beautiful red orange juice, I just love, and it's freezing cold. I've had breakfast early and I'm here really bright and early. It's just gone 8:30 I think, because I'm back to my sessions at Casciana Terme Spa, which you would have just seen in the little clip prior. I showed you the bus trip coming in here. It's the most magnificent bus trip. It takes 10 to 15 minutes I suppose from Chianni to here. But you go through all the rolling hills, past the olive groves, past the vineyards. This morning there was this beautiful lillowing mist in the valleys, and it was just worth getting up for, that's for sure. So I'm back to therapies this morning. I'm going to try and take you with me a little bit. I obviously can't film much, but I'll try and show you little bits and pieces of what I'm up to. I missed out on an entire month while I was in England, and I really feel like my leg is needing it. I want to build my strength. I'll be doing the thermal spa water aerobic exercises with the physiotherapist, and I want to really get a lot stronger in the next couple of months while I'm here. So I'm going to be making the effort to get here, I hope, about twice a week. So this is the main entrance if you come into the spa, and I'm going through to the medical centre through this way. Just got change for the pool now. Got my little blue cap I have to put on, and I'll show you the pool a little bit. So this is the gorgeous indoor pool. So that is thermal spa water that comes through every single day, re-cleanses itself. It's the same with the outside pool, so it's clean thermal water every single day at about, I think, 36 degrees. And we're going to be doing exercises in there soon with the physiotherapist. It's opened up to the gardens outside. You can see the gardens out there. They're very vast. It's beautiful. There's a special little machine here for putting people in and out of the water, obviously, that are disabled, that are in a wheelchair. It's really well done. Phew. That was a big swimming session. And I'm a bit tired, but it feels good. It's amazing what the water how it makes you feel. It does make you feel tired. But this is iron water, very, very rich in iron. So when you first get out, you feel so heavy. It's amazing. You feel like you weigh 200 kilos, and then within 2 minutes, it's gone. And it's strong in iron, and I need that, which is great. Oh, and by the way, now I'm sitting waiting for my next therapy, which in Italian is called tecaterapia. I have no idea what it is. I've never heard of it. I have to look it up actually to see if it gives me an English equivalent, I should say, sorry. But it is supposed to be mending and healing the tissues of the torn muscles, but in particular he uses it on my tendon because that's the most important part. So it's really great. Buongiorno everyone, hello, it's a Thursday morning and I have just been for my couple of hours of spa therapy, hence the wonderful hairdo. But I am going to the hairdressers this afternoon. Alleluia. Really looking forward to that, to feeling normal again, human. I just noticed as I came back to the bus stop that there's a little weekly market here in Casciana that I've never actually seen. Isn't it funny? I haven't been here on these days, so I'll turn around and show you quickly before I get on the bus. So you've got fruit and veggies and dresses and all the usual stuff that you have at marketplaces, including some nice clothes. So I don't have time today because I don't want to miss my bus, but it's great to know because I'd forgotten they had the weekly market here, so really good thing to have, that's for sure. Just a little short bus ride away. More clothing, a little bit of brocante stuff going on here, so a little bit of everything. So here we have today's progress, and as you can see they've continued on with that part there that wasn't all that nice, so we've just covered that part over the door. And then look around the window, it's just awesome. The new surround for the window looks amazing. You can see all the brickwork around it now, which is just fantastic. It just looked like a dingy little window before, and now it looks quite spectacular. And then this is the top half of the bathroom wall, so you're getting a reflection from me with the lighting. So the bottom part obviously will be just plain. Either, we're not sure yet whether it's going to be a special kind of plain kind of stucco or whether it's going to be tile. We haven't decided, but the top part is still the stone. And all of a sudden we found this little brick section here, which is really kind of cute. I love all the different mixes of things that have been done over the centuries. So now, apart from the part from the shower there, I've showed you all the back wall. So that is now complete. Over here as well, which was completed yesterday. It's really coming along. And now we need to get into this nitty-gritty work of really fixing up the floor foundations and reinforcing all the walls. So that's going to be a big job. But that starts next. We're in here this morning working away, and the bathroom bottom half is now being finished. It'll be at the top level of those white bits that are sticking up. It'll be this lighter beige which dries light like that part there, if you can see. So it'll be along in a line there. Then we're going to be doing a special waterproofed stucco in the bathroom, in the shower. There's too many wiggly lines and we'd lose too much space if we had to make a straight wall. But here he's going to make just one straight wall to do tiles on that side because it's better for the humidity. And then we have the straight line now of the stucco at the back, which looks awesome, which continues around underneath, and that's going to be like the bed head, if you like, behind the bed. That part there just needs to be finished off with the white because they weren't sure of the levels before, and then it continues around to here as well. Good evening everyone, it's Thursday night here in Chianni, so it's market night and pop-up food stalls and music and all sorts of things going on. So I'm just going down because I saw a really cute handbag that I liked, so I'll take you back down and show you. Hi in the Chianni Bistro, there's my beautiful friend Gabriele, hard at work. And then we have some of the cute little stalls that are here. It's quiet yet. It sort of gets going a little bit more after people have had dinners and stuff. So it's a little bit quiet and the music's not going at the moment, but it sort of turns into a disco later on. This is a lovely lass here. It's all Brazilian stuff and I bought some really cool earrings here last week and I'm just about to buy a beautiful lady from the shop where I got my... Look at this! I bought my gorgeous little earrings last night from the Amazon, and this is all handmade there, isn't it? From Amazonia? Exactly, yeah. So I'm getting this cute little handbag. È bellissimo, bellissimo. Grazie mille cara. Always good to come home. Whoops, just knocked the letterbox. If you're wondering what the bang was. Viva Sogni. It's always good to arrive home to you. Beautiful sky. Buonanotte. See you next time. My goodness, I've just woken up to a whole lot of noise this morning and there's a great big truck out the front of my place with a whole lot of stuff. Oh, it's all the building blocks for the walls. Gosh, lots going on here this morning. Wow. And there's been a lot of drilling, so I'm going to go down and have a look and see what it is. All of there's lots of yelling going on today, but that's the jackhammer there, as you can see. So what they're doing is they're underpinning all of the walls. So here and under here, they can only do a little bit at a time because what they're doing is they're reinforcing all of the foundation of the walls the whole way around. And then there will be also a rim cut into the floor the whole way around, which will be concrete that they also put, it's for airflow and all different things like that, and then the ink glues go on top. Look, it's a bit complex. I'll show you as we go along because it's hard even for me to really explain. Obviously I'm no engineer, but it's all systems go. This wall here is finished off now, though it will have what they call a skim over the top once all this dirty work is done, which will be slightly lighter than what it's showing up here now. It looks a little bit darker. It's going to be darker than the white that's up here, but it's going to be a little bit more creamier than what this is here. The same, of course, over in the bathroom area, and that is all going to be tiled, so that's different. So I can't get in here today because it's too dangerous with everything that they've got going on. But it's all systems go and it's a bit noisy and it's going to take a week. He said by next Friday all of this work should be finished. Phew. So they're obviously bags of cement. And there goes a very, very, very large lot of bricks. Step back a bit. This kind of thing really makes me nervous. But they are so good, these guys. Honestly, you've already seen them go into the house with the digger. They do everything with great precision and they are very, very, very careful. Look at this. and now they have to send it inside. Fantastic. Very, very well done. Honestly, it's amazing, really. And now they're going to actually unstuck them and restuck them inside. Not going to find. I just have to show you this beautiful leaf that is obviously edible, that is on my little tiny amuse-bouche that they've given us. It's beautiful. So Julia ordered the gnocco, which it escapes us all the wonderful things that were inside it, but it's just so pretty that it's going to be delicious, there's no doubt about it. We loved our little appetizers, and I've got this amazing risotto that has goose and, oh no, I'm going to forget all the different things that had in it as well. I'm going to have to look at the menu again. But it just sounded wonderful. I'll let you know, but look at the presentation as well. Julia was just saying before, this place should have a Michelin star, and honestly, I fully agree with her. Buongiorno everyone. Well, since 8 a.m. this morning I've had more jackhammering, and I went down to check. I couldn't video, but I'll show you later on. We've got more holes and more brickwork being done with the foundation work, and now the truckers just turned up where I think they have to take all the soil away. As always, everything that's done is a tight squeeze. They do things as best they obviously can. They're doing a great job, actually. I cannot complain about anything that's being done, and everything is a very tight squeeze. Obviously, even look at the arm, the way it goes up and is just within centimetres of walls and things, but they have not damaged anything at all the whole time. They work with great precision and are really, really careful, which is wonderful. So these holes are where the big steel beams are going to go in to pin into the walls. That's why there are holes in between. As you can all see, it's another really, really busy day here at Villa Sogni, and I can't get in at all. They're talking about the water exit now for the bathroom and things like that, and working that out. So lots of things going on, that's for sure.
Questo per la doccia e questo per il vaso.
Scusami.
Ce la facciamo? Volevo capire.
These
O si mettono così e si fa fuori squadra,
sorry that everyone's talking and having conversations.
Mi metto così e seguo.
Everything will
Però devi tagliare là.
run underneath, and then the floor will go on top of that. And at the moment this is the reinforcement that will all be completed around all the edges. That's they're making the frame at the moment.
gli scagli lì
Well, as you can see, folks, it's concreting day, and goodness gracious me, what a job to do everything by hand, but it's more precise, they say this way, and they can just take their time at putting it in and spreading it out than having the machine come in. So there you go. They're doing exactly what they believe is correct, and I trust them because so far they've done everything so well. Good evening, everyone. Well, walking back up to Viva Sogni this evening is not exactly as tidy as normal. Oh, gracious. Bit of a mess here, but the wonderful thing is that they're looking after the staircase and the stairs and the railings and everything of the house next door. They're really very cautious about taking good care. They even have things down on the ground here that they've placed underneath. And this was full of concrete this morning, and look, it's perfectly clean. So they are being very conscientious about the cleanliness, which is just wonderful. So tomorrow they'll be finishing off the concrete, I believe. Hopefully, I think actually finishing off the entire floor in the new part of the cantina, which is going to be awesome. I really want to get this done, and we really want to be finished with this year. Oh, fingers crossed, everyone, that we get this project done for once and for all. How exciting. It's such a wonderful evening, but it's very still and very, very humid. But everyone's out having a lovely time, and that's what counts the most. And the sky, well, it's that beautiful indigo blue that I adore. Oh, it's a big morning this morning, and we're back up to floor level almost because they are putting in what they call igloos. Now I hope you can see those. They are those funny looking black step things that I showed you, but now as you can see they're all totally laid in, and then it has the reinforcement of the steel over the top. All the pipes have been laid down, and then over the top, of course, it'll be concrete again. So then we tile over the top. But now it's really looking like a room again, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Finally, we feel like we're back to getting somewhere again, because we sort of had to go backwards before going forwards. As they often say, things sometimes have to get worse before they get better. Sorry about the noise, but I don't want to stop people from working. Buonasera from a very, very, very warm Tuscany. Oh, mamma mia. Today we reached outside 46 degrees Celsius. I don't even remember having those kind of temperatures ever in Australia, and Australia is well known for being very, very hot. But here it can really ramp up during August, and I don't think people realise, in fact, how hot it gets. People often think Sabah initially gets very warm, which it does. In Sardinia, for example, when I used to go there, it would get very hot in August, although you were often by the sea, so that helped a lot. But when you're here and it's a very sort of inland dryness, if you like, although today's got muggy, it's a bit hard to take sometimes. So literally, I went out for Sunday lunch today with my beautiful neighbours. They invited me to their mum and dad's house for lunch, which was really sweet. But apart from that, I just haven't been out much. I had to go out shopping yesterday with my girlfriend Carolyn and her son Brandon. It was lovely going in the air-conditioned car and then jumping into an air-conditioned supermarket and then back into the air-conditioned car. But yes, apart from that, I pretty much say to David each day that I just lock myself in, and I'll show you. Oh, the house is a bit of a mess actually. I've just got things hanging around because I've done some washing, so you won't mind, but I'll show you what I do. Well, first things first, this is dinner. Watermelon. It was lovely and cold in the fridge, and it's all I can imagine eating this evening. And this is these are plastic glasses that my beautiful girlfriend Tanya gave me with an ice bucket, which come in really handy because I love the size of them, and I imagine myself having some exotic cocktail. It looks exotic. Actually, all it is water, very cold water out of the fridge with some lemon, ginger and apple in it with no sugar. So it's just nice and refreshing and really, really cold. And I've just been drinking lots and lots of cold water and that. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of a fan. Now, the plan is to get a ceiling fan for here, and I think the plan is going to have to move forward, although if it doesn't get done, I suppose now with just 6 weeks or so left in the house, that might not matter. I should be able to manage. But I am getting one for the bedroom. It arrives tomorrow. Hallelujah. So at least I can sleep better at night. But you have to have a fan on minimum. I now have the door open, which I only just opened it because the evening air has just started to drop a few degrees. But honestly, I have all the doors closed. I normally live with the front door open and the other doors open. No, when it's hot like this, everything gets closed. The curtain stays across to stop any sunshine, which obviously now it's evening and that's gone. But I have my fry screen across, obviously, for the mozzies and things. And I've only just opened the door just to try and just change the air a little bit in the house. But honestly, as you can see, let me climb over this cord. It's actually really still. There was a bit of a breeze before, but now it just seems to have gone really still again. So I'm not really getting a breeze in the door. Oh well. Anyways, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. And back to my comfy spot on the couch with my cold drink and my lovely watermelon. And that's a typical very hot summer's day here in Chianni for me. My computer, making vlogs or watching them, and doing work, doing emails, and basically just trying to keep as cool and comfortable as I possibly can. That's it, folks, and there's dinner. Buon appetito has started. Now you can see where the bathroom is, where the bedroom space is. Once you get a wall in, you actually start to understand the space better. It's so much easier. And we've just been talking about the shower, where the shower will be and different things like that. But it's like a sauna in here. Obviously it's so hot today.
Tanto se lo puoi mangiare. Prendi la punta un pochino più o prendi la punta più no, devi solo allargare. Vicino, qua vicino. Più vicino.
Buongiorno everyone, how are you today? I've just come downstairs to do a little bit of videoing, mostly for David, to be honest with you. I just got off the phone and he said to me, go and show me if they've finished the wall. And I thought, well, while I'm down here, I need to show everyone else as well, don't I? So let me spin the phone around and show you the exciting things that have happened this morning. It's really moving along, and now we can really start to understand what things are going to look like. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just walking down this single step, which the level still has to come up a little bit here, so it'll be a smaller step than this. But I'm coming in to the bathroom area, and ta-da! And it makes a difference. I know I've got the spotlight on for you, but it makes a difference to even have, even though it's a rough wall, a white wall, the more we add of light colors in here, the more luminous it's going to be, obviously, because it was just a very dark space in here before. But what a difference it makes. And I said to David, spatially, I'm really good at vision. I have good vision and I have a good eye for like understanding space, but it is always difficult when you don't have your walls up. It makes it difficult to really, your eye doesn't really want to accept the spaces, if you know what I'm saying. I've got a big shadow. It doesn't want to understand where things can go. So now I have a much better idea of how visually and spatially that the bed would fit, and the little bathtub in the corner and other things. And this is a lovely wall here that they've finished off, showing the lovely beam at the top. They promised they would do that to make it like a nice finish from this side, and it's the same on the other side. I'm going to take you into the bathroom space, which doesn't have a light on in there, but I think there's enough light for me to show you. So I'll start by standing in the shower. So this is where I'd be standing, having my shower, and it's going to be really nice and wide, which is great, and it's going to come out a fair distance. So it's going to be, rather than rectangular, it'll be a little bit like a very large square, but nice and voluminous. The shower head is actually on this side here, coming out. So that will be easy. So water on this side. This obviously will all be, these will be tiled, and this will be, I think, a waterproof plaster from what I remember. And then, as you can see, these walls are really wonky, but we're leaving them organic like that. And it's going to just have a proper waterproof rendering over the top, which I really like, that kind of look in these kind of spaces. So it's a nice, long, wide enough bathroom, really. It's bigger than what we have upstairs in our ensuite. It's a really nice size. And also you have the impression of much more space because of these beautiful high ceilings. Really, really lovely ceilings, and the little window, although small, despite its size, brings in lots of light, and that will be constantly open, of course, once the window is fixed in there properly. Here in the centre, opposite the doorway, will be that lovely luminous the lit up mirror with the lovely sink, probably a stone or marble sink sitting on top of that. And then in the corner down here under the window, you'll have your bidet and toilet, and they are going to be suspended ones from the floor. And then opposite that, I'm hoping to put some really nice shelving for things like dividing, rolling up towels, doing things like that, maybe in baskets. I haven't decided yet. I know the kind of look I want, but I haven't actually chosen those things yet. And there'll be wall space, and again, of course, in between shower and sink to have something for toweling, of course. Also on this wall here before the shower, there's room for toweling here as well. And this bathroom, as I've mentioned to you before, is going to have a sliding barn door, which will be on the exterior. So as we come out here again, it's going to be on this side. So it will slide this side, because that side later on is going to have that really cute sort of Japanese style bath in the corner, which I don't think I've told you all about. We've changed bath styles again because we've had to do a lot of soul searching, and I've had to do days and days of research online because the other bath just wasn't going to fit aesthetically. So we have a smaller Japanese style bath coming that will just fill in that corner beautifully. I think it's going to look super cool. Once I've really made the decision, I will show you a photo. I'm not going to show you any more photos until I've actually chosen, because otherwise I'm showing you 1,000,001 photos of things I think I'm choosing, which I don't choose. And you probably think that woman's always changing her mind. Well, yes, she is a lot of the time, because I just have to adapt to each situation that comes along and, you know, make new choices. But I'm really happy how this is coming along. I think it's going to be beautiful. And even the builder, the Italian builder, who initially thought some of my ideas were a bit left of centre, which they can tend to be, said to me this morning, Marisa, this is going to be beautiful. And as well, in this room, which is a mess, he even said to me, your ideas for this room are going to look beautiful. So I now have his tick of approval, which makes me really happy. Oh, another exciting thing has happened today. I'm getting new walls, and look, a beautiful new ceiling fan that is going to go upstairs in our bedroom. Luci Air. It's a totally silent one, it says. It has the little flat light underneath, which I quite like, because I don't like when they've got really big apparent lights in them. And it has, I hope you can see from the box, so it's like actual solid timber veins, and it's like a bronze colour, just a short one. We don't need anything hanging down too low. So, oh, that's going to change my life. The small things, but honestly, that's going to be a life changer as far as how I sleep. I was telling David and Mum that I slept last night with a cold, wet towel, a full-length bath towel, wet, lying over the top of me in bed. That was the only way I could get my temperature down and actually go to sleep last night. So I'm hoping my little Luci Air by Beacon Lighting. That was a surprise. I didn't realise I would get beacon lighting here in Italy. I'm hoping that is going to let me have a restful sleep on these hot nights. Now I just need my dear friend to come down and put it in for me. Yay! Come on, let's do this.